Hi, and welcome to another episode of Bible Answers in 5 Minutes. I'm your host, Brad, and in today's episode, we are going to be talking about who are the pronouns in the first few verses of Mark chapter 1. Now, when you open Mark's Gospel and you read it, most people start reading chapter 1. They kind of just read the first few verses, and it's like, oh, that's nice. And they get pretty much really into it when Jesus and John they're talking and there's baptism. And that's where most people start paying attention, is when John starts baptizing Jesus. And that's all good and fine, but let's actually take a look at the passage real quick and you kind of get an idea of what I'm talking about. Because when you realize who the pronouns are in verses 2 and 3, it just it blew my mind away, honestly. It's like this light bulb went off, like, wow, this is amazing. So let's look at verses 2 and 3 real quick. So as it is written by the prophet Isaiah, I will send my messenger ahead of you, who will prepare your way. A voice calling in the wilderness, prepare the way for the Lord, make straight paths for him. Now, it's a great little passage. You got Isaiah for the one part, and you got Malachi for the other part. When you put them together, there's this conversation. So realize, let me just put it up here on the screen, who's talking here? The I is God the Father, and he's talking to God the Son. He's talking to Jesus. He's saying, God the Father is saying, I will send John the Baptist, the messenger, ahead of you, Jesus. He will prepare your way. John's voice will be the voice in the wilderness, who will be crying out, prepare the way for the Lord. Make a straight path for Jesus. This like blew my mind. Here's a conversation within the Trinity that Isaiah got the glimpse, Malachi got to take a look at. God the Father is saying to God the Son, basically, I have a plan to save the world. Jesus, I'm going to send you down there, and you're going to die for their sins, and you're going to save the world. And you're going to bring man and God, and you're going to reconcile them. But before you go down there, I'm going to send John the Baptist ahead of you. He's going to prepare the people. He'll be a voice in the wilderness. That's like, doesn't that just blow your mind? It's amazing when you look at the pronouns and realize this is a conversation like of the Trinity. Now look, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe these pronouns are other people. And if you can figure out who these people are, if the I isn't God the Father, if the you isn't Jesus Christ, if the messenger and the voice in the wilderness isn't John, then okay, prove to me I'm wrong. But I think that I'm right here, and it's pretty amazing when you do that. So the next time you're just going through the Bible and you come across a bunch of pronouns where there's like a conversation going on, for example, like the Lord said to my Lord, that's a good one in the Psalms, and Jesus quotes that later when he's confronting the Pharisees. Figure out who the pronouns are there. When you figure out who's actually talking in this kind of a conversation, it will completely change forever how you view that text. And that's just the opening first 3 verses. Mark was doing an amazing job when he wrote those few verses. The Holy Spirit was truly just, I've got a little nugget of awesomeness that I'm going to show these people. So that's my video for today. Very simple, very sweet, very short, but oh so amazing. If you have any questions about this or any other verse, as always, leave comments down below, and I'll do my best to answer them in a future video. I wish you all have a great day, and God bless, and I'll see you next time.